Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online, easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts, Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert, Adam Duran, answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hey everyone, what if I told you that spending just 10 minutes a week on your local SEO could put you ahead of most of your competitors? The key isn't doing more, it's doing the right things consistently. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you the exact 10-minute routine I follow every Friday. Okay, these are simple tasks that improve your visibility, strengthen your online presence, help AI understand your business, that's a really good one, and keep you connected to what your customers are actually thinking. All right, let's jump in. Oh, and by the way, today Jamie can't be joining us today, so it's just going to be me. Do your best to hang in there. Here we go. Number one is, this is a must. Reply to at least 2 Google reviews. Don't wait until you have 20 reviews to respond. Every week, reply to at least 2. Use your responses to thank the customer, mention the service that they received, and naturally try and reinforce your city or service area. And remember, those future customers are reading those responses almost as much as they read the reviews. So try to keep your emotions out of it. Be very, very cordial and thank them. All right. You can use ChatGPT also to help you do that, to remove any emotion, especially if you get a bad review or 2. Next, upload 1 new Google Business Profile photo. So fresh photos, when you upload those to your Google Business Profile, they let Google and your customers know that your business is active. Super important for your organic ranking. I don't know how many times I've looked at somebody's Google Business Profile and they don't have photos or any images at all. Or the images are very, very obviously very old because they say, posted 4 years ago, that kind of thing. So having new photos, new content up on that profile allows people to know that you're still in business. And I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, they need to know that before they call you. So any of those friction points you can remove, like adding a photo, a recent one, that's going to help you get more customers in the long term, in that long run anyway. Super important. Try to avoid stock photos, by the way. Real photos always outperform stock photos. So do your best to have real photos and don't use AI to create the photos because they always look unnatural. No matter how much you work on them, there's always something a little off, at least at this time. So avoid those stock photos if you can. All right. Next one, publish 1 Google Business Profile update. So you can add posts to your Google Business Profile. So share something useful, share a recent project, customer success story, a seasonal tip, a new service that you might be doing, an upcoming event, those kind of things. Keep it short, 1 photo, a few sentences, and a link back to a specific page on your website to learn more about that. Perfect. That's what you need to do. That's all you need to do. All right. Next one. That's number 4. Here we go. Ask AI what it knows about your business. So this is one of my favorites, and that's becoming one of my favorites more and more, is open up a fresh window. So you can click on temporary chat and ask ChatGPT, Gemini, or Perplexity, who are the best plumbers in Walnut Creek? Or what do you know about my business? And then give them the name of the business. Would you recommend my company? Usually, you can just tell ChatGPT or these other ones, tell it to me straight. Be honest. Don't let them, don't let them trick you into believing they love you so much. But anyway, if your business isn't mentioned, ask why. Those answers, the why question, the answers it gives often reveal exactly what information you're missing online. And so that gives you a roadmap about what you can do to fill those holes. It's super easy to do. And once you start doing it, then yeah, you will start appearing in ChatGPT and those other AI systems more. So awesome. Next one, Google your own business. Search for your business exact name. And then when the results come up, you're going to check for incorrect hours, outdated photos, broken links, inaccurate directory listings. Like on Yelp, maybe the description of your business should be changed. That kind of outdated information is something that you don't want to have out there. I know all of us have probably at one time or another gone to a business and it's closed, but on Google it says it's open. So for me, I know that has made it very difficult to go back to that business in the future because I don't want to experience that happening again, right? So if your hours are inaccurate, that's a big one. If your phone number's inaccurate, that's a really big one. So make sure that what you see when you Google your business's name is true. There's no mistakes in there. So if there are, fix them. All right. Number 6, read one competitor's latest review. So don't copy your competitors, learn from them. So when you go there, go to their business profile and then ask yourself, what do customers love about this business? What seems to frustrate them? Is there something that we could do better? So their reviews are free customer research. It is very, very simple to do, and we learn from our competitors all the time. So this is an easy way where you can hear what their customers think about them. And then you can see, oh, okay, there's a lot of people who are asking for whatever service or saying they did a great job at this service. How's our offerings? Do we offer that? Can we do it better? So give you something to think about right there. All right, this last one. This is an interesting one, and I have a recent experience where this really worked. So spend a few minutes listening on Facebook. So this one really isn't about SEO. It's a customer intelligence tactic. So on Facebook, there are Facebook groups. And now we can join those groups as our business. So not just as a person, as your business. So if you have a Facebook business page, you can many times, you log in as that page and you can join groups. So first, you would go to whatever groups seem relevant. So say, for example, you're a restaurant. So you would go to your city or your area, your county, and look for restaurant-related Facebook groups. And believe you me, there are tons. Just take my word for it if you haven't seen them. But just do a search. You'll see a bunch. And click on them, go through them. And a lot of times you will be able to see, because most of them are public groups, but you can see how many posts are posted there every day. And you'll be shocked because there could be, I know in my local community, there's groups that have 100 posts a day or 1,000 posts a day. That's crazy. They're super active. So join those. Then send the admin of that group, first check the rules, but if if it's not addressed there, I always reach out to that admin and ask them, hey, do you mind if my business posts something about our business? And then they'll respond with usually, yeah, no problem. Just don't do it too much. So once a week max. Follow those rules. Make sure that you reach out to that admin because they can boot you from that group and then everything's gone. So then once you do get into that group, you're going to check it out. So spend a few minutes reading what people are saying. So look for common questions about your industry, some frustrations, recommendations, complaints, that kind of stuff, misconceptions. Those are good too. Then take one question you found from that group that piqued your interest, and then you can turn that into a short blog post, a Google business profile update, even a social media post for your own business Facebook page, maybe even an FAQ you can add to your website. Then also, if you have a special, so say this happened to us recently, a client of ours, they started offering breakfast. And so we went into the local community around there, found the Facebook groups that were open for us, did everything I told you right now. We messaged the admins. They said, yeah, sure, no problem. And we posted about their breakfast. People started asking questions, commenting, and saying, hey, why don't you offer this? And why don't you offer that? And now that client has a great, we've had great research that we've done that's free showing, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we try offering this during breakfast? Great research, and then responding to those people who went through the time of asking those questions, respond to them saying, hey, great question. We're going to offer it soon. When we do, we'll post here. So that shows those local people that you are responsive, right? That you want to hear from them, and that you're a trusted resource in their community. So it's a win-win-win all around. And checking out those groups, posting to them once every whatever period is allowed, good idea. And it can only help you on Google as well, because now many times those results are posted on Google search. So yeah, Facebook gets crawled now too. You can do the same thing in Reddit. Be very, very careful in Reddit, of course, because you can't join as a business, or you shouldn't be joining as a business, and they're a little more strict. But definitely those Facebook groups, they're untapped, and they're untapped by the majority of businesses. So take my advice, go for it. If you want any more advice, like you want to hear more about tips, tricks, all that stuff from me, we have a newsletter. It's a bi-weekly newsletter. Go to localseo.com, localseo10.com, sorry, and click on our little subscribe to our newsletter button there. Enter your information. You'll get our most recent newsletter sent to you very shortly. If you have a question for an upcoming episode, you can go to Local SEO in 10 Jamie's not here. I'm not used to doing this wrap-up part. Go to our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and click on send us a message, and we'll be sure to get to your question on an upcoming episode. If you like to see a library of our past episodes, go to localseo10.com. You'll be taken, it's right there. It's a library, it's searchable. Tons of great episodes, if I do say so myself. Until next time, everyone. See you.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.